We'll finish this off. I missed some parts on something that I wanted to bring out with Noah. But first, um, I want to go to Psalms 50. Psalms 50. Psalms 50, and I want, I think 16. And the scripture reads, But unto the wicked the Most High saith, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes? What gives you any right to declare my statutes, or that you should have take my agreement in your mouth? Seeing you pastors, you hateth instruction, alright? And you casteth my words behind thee. You cast the Most High's laws behind you. And then you say that, I'm talking about you black ones, or whatever you want to call yourself, Native, African American, whatever. You Judite pastors that are robbing the people, that's being Pharisees and Sadducees, and all these denominations, and Christianity, and you missionary people, Catholic Church, all of that. It says, But unto the wicked the Most High saith, What hast thou to do? What do you have to do to declare my statutes, or that you should take my agreement in your mouth? If you saying that you're not the people of the Most High, why are you walking around with their book, alright? And you are a Gentile in your mind. So Gentiles, you don't gotta keep the law. So why are you even in this book? If you're his people, and you're ministering, and you know that you're his people, then you should speak this word. You shouldn't boast against the natural branches. You shouldn't say that the church replaced Israel. God's people are still here. Alright? You should be trying to find out who the 12 tribes are. You should be bringing back Jacob. But since you say you not, then put the book down. Stop praying to the Most High, to our Most High. Pray to Satan, so you can be lawless, so you can eat pork, and you can do Christmas on all these unholy days. Why don't you do what the book says? But the Most High said, What hast thou to do in announcing my statutes, or that you should take my agreement in your mouth? Seeing you hatest instruction, and casteth my words behind thee. Talk about don't keep his law. That's insane. You're trying to kill people. You ain't healing people. You just want money, mammon. Let's go to Psalms 147. I'm going to say, many, Lord, Lord, we did miracles in your name. You're going to say, I never knew you. It said, many will come in his name, deceiving many, the Christian church, and all the other denominations, speaking hot garbage. Psalms 47:19. He showeth his word to who? Unto Jacob, Israel, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation, any other nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Right? Praise ye the Most High. You Gentiles, come under the righteous King, Yeshua, Jesus Christ. Alright? Yahshua. And follow his Father. Follow his footsteps. Be baptized. Repent. Alright? He's your sacrifice. Those 2 and 9 Revelation, those people that say they are Jews and are not, they looking to build a temple and sacrifice. We got our sacrifice, which is Christ, who died for our sins and rose again. So we will rise again, and we'll meet him uh, here in his kingdom or in the air, right? Through the tribulation, all right? So you pastors, y'all might as well put down this book, and I'm talking about the African American black pastors, right? That say that they're not the Yahudim. You are the Yahudim, and you will be the least in the kingdom of heaven for preaching against the scriptures, the laws, statutes, commandments, his holy days. You're supposed to keep his holy days, his laws, statutes, commandments. You should not sin. Okay? I'm teaching people to sin, not praying over the people that are sick. You're not protecting the flock, his sheep. You're going to be destroyed. Your blood, he's going to require the people's blood that's on your hands. Hell have enlarged itself. You're going to be in Hades. Matthew. Get Matthew 2. Sorry. But I have to do this. I want to be Gentile so bad instead of keeping the Most High's law. Even Christ, and I'll just turn to this. I'm not looking for this. Matthew 5 and 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the commandments, the law of the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For truly I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, not one jot, one jot, or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, the commandments of my Father, till all be complete. Alright, so I'm looking for Matthew, it says 6, and then I said verse 7. But when you pray, use not vain repetitions, as the heathen do, for they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking. That's what these pastors is teaching them, instead of teaching them to go in a prayer closet. 8. Be not ye therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things ye have need of before you ask of them. Before you ask him for them. Alright? Then he tells you how to pray. Alright? And that's very important. And he didn't tell you to pray for mammon and take people's tithes and oppress the people. Alright? So you want to be a Gentile, be lawless. But even the Gentiles got sense to keep the law and repent and ask for forgiveness. But our people, foolish. And so, real quick, let me get a second Baruch real quick. I'm going there again, but I'm getting it now. Second Baruch 86. And it says, on this account there is one law by one age, and an end. On this, let me read 13. There is the sentence of corruption, the way of fire. There's a direction of fire, path of fire, and a path away which bringeth to Gehenna. Alright, Sheol, the grave, Hades. In this account, there is one law by one, the Most High, one age, time, and an end for all who are in it, in that time period. Then he will preserve those, he's going to save those, deliver those whom he can forgive. Whom he can forgive is those who follow Yasha and be baptized, repent of their sins, and follow the law, statute, commandments. and don't commit abominations, and at the same time destroy those who are polluted with sins. If you're polluted with sins and you calling yourself a sinner still, you're gonna be destroyed. All right, that's as simple as that. Now let's go. I'm in the book of Enoch, and I missed some things, and I want to go back to the to the deluge. All right, and okay, so we're gonna read that quickly. I'm at 65. Alright, verse 1. And it says, in those days, alright, so Enoch, he foretells to Noah about the flood and that he's going to be saved. Alright, so it says, in those days, Noah saw the earth, and it had sunk down, and its destruction was near, it was close. And he arose, he got up from there, and went to the ends of the earth, and cried aloud to his grandfather Enoch. And Noah said 3 times with an embittered voice, hear me, hear me, hear me. And I said unto him, tell me what it is that is falling out on the earth, that the earth is in such evil plight and shaken. If perchance I shall perish, die with it. And thereupon there was a great commotion on the earth, and a voice was heard from Shemaim, which is heaven, the sky, and I fell on my face. And Enoch my grandfather came and stood by me, and said to me, why hast you cried unto me with a bitter cry and weeping? And a command has gone out from the presence of the Most High concerning those who live on the earth, that their ruin, their disaster is accomplished, is set, because they have learnt all the secrets of the angels. Alright, technology and all kind of stuff, and all the violence of the Satans, alright, the demons, the Nephilim, and all their powers, the most secret ones, and all the power of those who practice sorcery, and the power of witchcraft, which is rebellion, and the power of those who make molten images, idols of statues, stones, for the whole earth, and how silver is produced from the dust of the earth, and how soft metal originates in the earth. For lead and tin are not produced from the earth like the first. It is a fountain that produces them, and an angel stands therein, and that angel is preeminent. And after that, my grandfather Enoch took hold of me by my hand, and raised me up, and said unto me, go, for I have asked the Most High, the Lord of spirits, the Ancient of Days, is touching this commotion on the earth. And he said unto me, because of their unrighteousness, their judgment has been determined upon and shall not be withheld by me forever. It's not going to be held back forever. Because of the sorceries which they have searched out, they found out and learnt and taught. The earth and those who dwell upon it shall be destroyed, and these they have no place of repentance forever, because they have shown them what was secret, hidden, and they are the damned. But as for you, my son Noah, the Lord of spirits knows that you are pure and guiltless, innocent of this reproach concerning the secrets. And he has destined your name to be among the holy, and will preserve you, save you among those who live on the earth, and has destined your righteous seed both of kingship and for great honors. And from your seed shall produce a fountain of the of the righteous and holy, without number forever. I'll skip to 67. Alright. And it says, and in those days the word of the Most High came unto me. He said unto me, Noah, your lot, your judgment has come up before me, and a judgment without blame. You're innocent. A case without blame. A lot of love and uprightness. And now the angels are making a wooden building. Alright. Alright, real quick, hold on. because that's what I wanted. This isn't right, and we're gonna go to Enoch. Uh, I think it's 89 and 1. Noah himself makes the ark. Okay, and so that's where a lot of people be like, oh, well, I'm not dealing with that book and all this other stuff. Bunch of rubbish. All right. So we know, even in the Bible, in the Holy Book, Noah made the ark. All right. But on earth as it in heaven, you know, the Most High gave them designs and was trying to show them, show him what it is. This is how you do it. All right. So we do know that an angel came and revealed things to him too. So don't be stupid. There's a lot of people that are stupid anyway. Don't believe these camps talking about Genesis 6 didn't happen. They probably tell you the ark didn't happen. Alright? That movie, the Noah movie, is false. Alright? We know that he built it. It says, in those days, the word of the Most High, the power came unto me. Right? Yasha. And he said unto me, Noah, your lot has come up before me, a judgment without blame. You're innocent. A lot of love and uprightness. And now the messengers are making a wooden building. Alright? And when they have completed that task, I will place my hand upon it and save it, preserve it. I put my power on it and preserve it. And there shall come out from it the seed of life, and change shall set in, so that the earth will not remain without population. And I will make fast your seed before me forever and ever. And I will spread abroad those who live with you, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. And it shall not be unfruitful on the face of the earth, but it shall be blessed and multiply, increase the earth in the name of the Most High. And he will imprison those angels. See, he's going to take care of them. He's going to punish them, imprison them, who have shown unrighteousness. All right. So now let's go on to 89 and 1, showing Noah himself makes the ark. Genesis 6 and 9. All right, you would go there, but that would be where you would go. All right. So, and this is Enoch talking in parables. It says, and one of those four went to that white bull and instructed him in a secret. All right, without his being terrified, without him being afraid. All right, he received the instructions. He was born a bull, a leader, and became a man. Right, Noah. That's what it's talking about. And built for himself a great vessel. All right, an ark, and dwelt therein. All right, and 3 bulls dwelt with him. All right, in that vessel, that boat, and they were covered in. And again I raised my eyes towards heaven, and saw a high roof, with 7 water torrents thereon, and those torrents flowed with much water into an enclosure. And I saw again, and behold, the fountains were open, and I saw that enclosure till all its surface was covered with water, and the water in darkness and mist increased upon it. And as I looked at the height of that water had risen above all the cattle of that enclosure were gathered together until I saw how they sank. Well, let me go back. I looked at the height of that water, and that water had risen above the height of the enclosure and was streaming over that enclosure, and it stood upon the earth, and all the cattle of that enclosure were gathered together until I saw how they sank and were swallowed up and died in that water. But the vessel floated on the water, while all the oxen and elephants and camels and asses sank to the bottom with all the animals, so that I could no longer see them. And they were not able to escape, but died and sank into the depths, the ocean. And again I saw in a vision till those water torrents were removed from the high roof, and the chasms of the earth were leveled up, and the other abyss, the ocean, were open. Then the water began to run down into these, till the earth became visible. But that vessel settled on the earth, Ararat, and the darkness retired, and light appeared, was shown. But that white bull which had become a man came out of the vessel, the ark, and the 3 bulls with him. And one of those 3 was white like that bull, and one of them was red as blood, and one black. And that white bull left from them. Alright. So, and I'll leave that like that. There's notes for that. If you have the time, you go into that like you should. Alright. Well, now I want to get real quick. I think second Baruch is what I'm looking for. Second Baruch 23. Second Baruch 23 and I think 5. 5. Oh, you know what? No, I don't want to go there yet. Let's not go there yet. Let's go to Enoch 47 and 3. It says, in those days I saw the head of days when he seated himself upon the throne of his glory, and the books of the living were opened before him. Alright. And all his hosts, the angels which is in heaven above, and his counselors stood before him. And the hearts of the holy were filled with joy. They're happy, because the number of the righteous had been offered. The number of the righteous had been given. Right? And we know this 144,000. And the prayer of the righteous had been heard. That prayer again, the prayer of the righteous had been heard. Right? 3 times a day. Morning, evening, and night. That's when they present their prayers. And the blood of the righteous been required before the Lord of the Spirit, the Lord of Spirits, the Ancient of Days. Right? The blood that the wicked has been shedding and slaying. Right? And so now I want to go to second one. Right? And I believe I said 23. 23. Okay. And I think I said 5. Okay. For the number, we're getting that number. Alright, so it says, I remember those who are appointed to come, because when Adam sinned and death was decreed against those who should be born, then the multitude of those who should be born was numbered, counted, and for the number, the amount, a place was prepared, was made ready, where the living might dwell, and the dead might be guarded, protected. Before, therefore, the number already mentioned is fulfilled, aforesaid is completed, the creature will not live again. For my spirit is the creator of life, and Sheol will receive the dead, the second death. And again, it is given to you to hear what these things are to come after these times. But truly my redemption has drawn nigh, close, and is not far distant as aforetime, as the past is soon. Alright? Alright. Um, the multitude of those who should be born was numbered. This is the number that says God, the Most High alone knew this secret, right? And there's precepts for that. The number was unalterable and had to be completed before the judgment could come, right? For that number, a place was prepared. Second Enoch at XLIX, verse 2, LV let's see, that's 50, 58, 5. Alright. It is said a place is prepared for every man either in paradise or hell or Hades. Alright. And the dead might be guarded, i.e. the righteous, alright, is going to be guarded by angels. First Enoch C5, that's it, 100, verse 5. The wicked by the guardians of the gates of Hades, alright. Second Enoch 42 and 1, alright. And the resurrection cannot come till mankind's secret number is fulfilled. Alright. In Revelation 6:2, Second Ezra 4:36, the consumption comes with the fulfilling of the number of the saints, not of mankind. It's going to be a lot of people born, but the number of the saints is what matters. Remember, in Second Ezra, there's many created, but few shall be saved. Alright? Just like Christ, many are called, but few are chosen. Alright? It says the Messiah in other records or other thing. It says the Messiah is not to come till all the souls have gone out, which are in the chambers, in the rooms of souls. And it says this chamber is here called something in Hebrew. I can't read it. I gotta learn. Alright. But there's one part that I was thinking about going to. Let's go to LVII. So I think that's how many seconds a week? So let's see, LV. Let's get that. Let's get it. 50. I say 58. What was that? I said that was where is it at? 58. Hold on. Let's see. 53:5. 53 verse 5. don't see it. I'm looking in the wrong place. LV. I don't see that. I see LVI. 6, 8. Oh, that's what it's saying. Hold on, I'm tripping. Okay. 50. LV, let's see, 50. 58. And I said 5. Five. Oh, okay. It's showing 6, but I'm gonna read it here. It's in the second Enoch, 50 and 5, but it's like verses 5 and 6. It's English and Greek. It says the Lord will not judge a single soul of beast for man's sake, but judges the souls of man to their beasts in this world. For men have a special place. For the Lord created man, ruler over all his possessions. In this there will be no judgment of every living soul, but only of man's. But for the souls of beasts there is in the great age one place and one fold. For no soul of any animal which the Lord created will be shut up till the great judgment. Let's see. And all souls will accuse the man. And as for every soul of man is according to numbers, similarly beasts will not perish, nor all souls of beasts which the Lord created till the great judgment, and they will accuse man if he feed them ill. Okay. Is this it? I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if this is it. It could be it. See, if a man brings clean animals to make sacrifices for sin, that he may have cure of his soul. Ill the soul of beast defiles his own soul, but he who brings sacrifice of clean beasts cures his own soul, and he who brings an offering of clean birds cures his own soul. That's not it. That's not it. But I'm guessing the Lord will not judge a single soul of beast for man's sake, but it judges the souls of man to their beasts in this world, of course. In this there will be no judgment of every living soul, but only of man's. I cannot find the one that. It says that it's here, but I don't know if that's right. For that number of placements prepared. Let me see. I don't know if I'm in the right spots. So this says it's 49. 49. That's 49 and 2. 49 and 2, and I swear to you, that there has been no man in his mother's womb, but that already before, even to each one, there is a place prepared for the repose of that soul, and a measure fixed how much it is intended that a man be tried in this tested in this world. Yeah, children, deceive not yourselves, for there has been previously prepared a place for every soul of man. Alright. For I swear to you, my children, that before man was a judgment place was prepared for him, and a measure and a weighing scale in which men will be proved, and they are there already prepared. Oh, okay. There we go. That clears that up. Yeah. Yeah. And then it says in 50, I have put every man's work in writing, and none born on earth can remain hidden, nor his works remain concealed. I see all things. I now, therefore, my children, in patience and meekness, spend the number of your days, and your time, your hour, that you inherit endless life. That's right. Endure for the sake of the Most High every wound, every injury, every evil word and attack. That's right. In the Greek B, it says, and I shall put the work of every man in writing. And now, my children, spend the number of your days in patience and gentleness, that you inherit the endless age that is to come. Every wound, every hurt and heat, sickness and wicked word, which shall happen to you, suffer them, allow them for the Lord's benefit. And if you are able to requite, do not requite your neighbor, because the Most High is your requiter, and he will be the avenger on the day of the great judgment. Lose gold or silver for a brother's sake, that you receive inexhaustible treasure on the judgment day. Alright. All praises. I'm glad I looked at that. That's right. That's right. Praise the Most High. I still can't find that. What was it? I said it was. I said it was LX or something. No, it was LVII5. And so every, a place is for every man, either paradise or hell. All right, and that was from the beginning. All right. I knew you when he says, "I knew you before you were born." He knows. All right. And he made some. He said, "I made the wicked, even for the day of judgment." All right. So that's just that. I don't know. Okay. And then I'll read Second Baruch, the coming judgment, um, 24. For behold, the days come, and a book shall be opened, in which are written the sins of all those who have sinned, and again also the treasuries, in which the righteousness of all those who have been righteous in creation is gathered. For it shall come to pass at that time that you shall see, and the many that are with thee, the long suffering of the Most High, the patience of the Most High, which has been throughout all generations, who has been long suffering. He's very patient towards all who are born alike, the same, those who sin and those who are righteous. And I answered and said, but look, O Most High, no one knows the number of those things which have passed, nor still of those things which are to come. For I know indeed that which has happened, befallen us, but what will happen to our enemies, I know not, and when you will visit your works. Alright. And we can get into that. We're almost already there. This goes into the 12 woes that are to come upon the earth and the Messiah, all right, kingdom. So, you know, different signs that'll be coming in the end. Um, you know, what Matthew 24:7 says: earthquakes in diverse places, famine, specters and portents, the fall of fire, the stupor. All right, these things are already happening. The season changing. All right, and all of it's going to be mixing and back and forth. So even in Second Baruch, it talks about the tribulations of what's to come. All right. I can read them, but a lot of people have read this a lot. Um, you know, the slayings of the great one. The first part, there shall be the beginning of commotions, riots, civil war. Second part, there shall be slaying of the great ones, celebrities, um, assassinations, um, killing of the old people too. The part of the fall of many by death. We have that all the time. The fourth part, the sending of the sword. All right. Um, Martial law, sending of the sword. People shooting each other, all kind of stuff. And the fifth part, famine, withholding of rain. Sixth part, earthquakes and terrors. Eighth part, a multitude of attacks of the spirits, evil spirits. Ninth part, fall of fire. Tenth part, rapine and much oppression. And an 11th part, wickedness and unchastity. LGBTQ. And in the 12th part, confusion from mingling together of all these things all the time. Alright? So, that's what's going on. Alright? Um, um, so, what else do we got here? Let's see. I'm in Second Baruch 44. Alright? And Baruch tells the elders of his impending death, but encourages them to expect the consolation of Zion, Israel. Alright, so it says, but withdraw ye not from the way of the law. That's what Baruch is saying. Don't you do that. That's something you don't do. Don't you ever do it. Don't you even think of withdrawing yourself from the commandments. Alright, so, but withdraw ye not from the way of the law, but guard and admonish the people which remain, if they withdraw from the commandments of the mighty one. He was always telling you, keep the commandments of the mighty one. Alright. 48. Let's go to 48 and 38. Let's put 48, verse 38. It says, and it shall come to pass at the selfsame time that a change of time shall manifestly appear to every man, because in all those times they polluted themselves, and they practiced oppression, and walked every man in his own deeds, and remembered not the law of the mighty one. See, he said, remember the law of the mighty one. What is the law of the mighty one? That's in 44, 3 and 7. So 44, 3, and then it says 7. It says, "For ye see that he whom we serve is righteous, and our Creator is no respecter of persons. For if ye endure and and persevere in his fear, you gotta be afraid of him. Afraid not to not keep his commandments. Afraid to, not keep his holy days, you know, and not forget his law. Not forget his what? His law. That's what I was talking about in the beginning about those pastors and preachers, right? That's what they forgot. But and this color, there are people, and they're not teaching the law, statute, commandments, and then they saying that they Gentiles. Well, like I said in the beginning, put down the damn book. All right. I don't care if you don't know who you are. You should want to keep the laws and statutes, commandments of the Most High Elohim, the highest, the Lord of spirits, the greatest God. And there is no other God. I mean, there's many gods, but I'm saying He's the only power. There's no one besides Him, right? And He won't give His glory to no one else. All right. All right. But His Son is going to judge the quick and the dead. You better get with the program. Quit with His program. That's what His Son did. You're Antichrist. You don't believe Yahshua, Jesus Christ, the Son of God, came in the flesh. You're Antichrist. What I'm saying, it says in John, if you don't believe the Son of God came, the Son, that He's the Son of God. This is my Son. Listen to Him. He's the way, the truth, and life. Nobody can get to the Father but through me. So, you're going to be in trouble. Alright? But He told the children of Israel, the other tribes that was scattered, all of them, really, He's talking to, but He's talking to the ones that was the northern kingdom, or the southern, whichever one, I can't remember, but He's talking to those that were stuck in Babylon. But withdraw ye not from the way of the commandments, but guard and admonish the people which remain. Correct the people that remain, if they withdraw from the commandments of the Mighty One. For ye see that He whom we serve is right, and our Creator, which is the highest, is no respecter of persons, characters. And see ye what have befallen Israel, and what have happened to Jerusalem? It's been destroyed. For the judgment of the Mighty One shall thereby be made known, in His ways, His laws, His statutes and commandments, which, though past finding out, are right. For if you endure and persevere in His fear, and do not forget His law, His commandments, the time shall change over you for good, and it is Israel, and you shall see the consultation of Zion. You're going to see the care and the perfect peace that He's going to give Zion and the kingdom, because whatever is now is nothing. Baruch said none of this shit right now is nothing, but that which shall be is very great. For everything that is corruptible shall all pass away, and everything that dies shall depart, and all the present time shall be forgotten, nor shall there be any remembrance of the present time, which is defiled with evils. For that which runs now runs unto vanity, which is useless, and that which prospers shall quickly fall and be humiliated. Alright, the rich. For that which is to be shall be the object of desire, Zion, the New Jerusalem, coming down from out of heaven. And for that which comes afterward shall we hope. For it is a time that passes not away, and an hour comes which abides forever. Paradise. And the new world comes which does not turn to corruption those who depart to its blessedness, those who die to its blessedness, and has no mercy on those who depart to torment. They don't have no mercy to those that are going to hell. They don't give a damn about that. They're happy in paradise. and leads not to perdition those who live in it. For these are they who shall inherit that time which has been spoken of, and theirs is the inheritance of the promised time. These are they who acquired for themselves treasures of wisdom, and with them are found stores of understanding, and for mercy, love, have they not withdrawn. And the truth of the law, the truth of the what? Law, the commandment, have they preserved. For to them shall be given the world to come, those that keep the law. Alright? Worship him in spirit and in truth. Alright? The law is spiritual. For they have preserved for themselves and shall be given the world to come. But the dwelling, the living of the rest, who are many, shall be in the fire. Remember, fire is coming down. Nuclear fire, heavenly fire, is going to be fucking fire. Do ye therefore, so far as ye are able, instruct the people, teach the people, for the work is ours, the labor is ours. For if ye teach them, ye will quicken them. All praises to the Most High. I pray that this word quickens whoever it is that hears this. Alright? And that you be quickened. That you won't be burnt with the fire. Alright? And my son and the elders of the people answered and said unto me, has the mighty one humiliated us to such a degree as to take you from us quickly? So that's what they said about Baruch, because Baruch was trying to let them know that he's going to pass on, and he was leaving them with information. Alright. And so he said, and truly we shall be in darkness. They said, and truly we're going to be in darkness when you leave, Baruch, and there shall be no light to the people who are left. For where again shall we seek the commands, or the law? Who will distinguish for us between death and life? And he said unto them, Baruch said unto them, the throne of the mighty one I cannot resist. I'm not going to stay here for y'all. I'm going. Nevertheless, there shall not be lacking to Israel a wise man, nor a son of the law, the commandments, a son of abominations. No, it says, nor a son of the commandments to the race of Jacob. He shows his statutes and judgments to the race of Jacob, the Israelites. To do what? To be a light that brightens up the whole world, right? To the understanding of who? The Most High. All the Gentiles and the Israelites. The Israelites first, right? But only prepare ye your hearts. He said, prepare your minds that you may obey the law. That's what you need to do in this time. And be subject to those who in fear are wise and understanding. And prepare, make ready your souls that ye may not leave from them. For if you do these things, Israel, good tidings shall come unto you, you Gentiles, which I before told you of, nor shall you fall into the torment, to the pit, of which I testified to you before. But with regards to the word that I was to be taken, I did not make it known to them or to my son. He didn't tell them that he was leaving. Right? And when I had gone out and dismissed them, right, because there was a crowd of them, and he let them go, he said, behold, I go to Hebron, for thither the mighty one hath called me, and I come to that place where the word had been spoken unto me, and I sat there and fasted 7 days. I'll read this prayer of Baruch, I think it's good. 48. And it came to pass after the 7th day that I prayed before the Mighty One and said, O my Master, you calleth the advent of the times, and they stand before you. You causest the power of the ages to pass away, to die, and they do not stop you. You arrangest the method of the seasons, and they obey you. You alone knowest the time, the duration, the length of the generations, and you revealest not your mysteries to many. You maketh known the multitude of the fire, and you weigheth the lightness of the wind. You explorest the light of the heights, and you scrutinize the depths of the darkness. You care for the number which pass away, that may be preserved, saved, and you prepare a living for those that are to be. You rememberest the beginning which you have made, and the destruction that is to be. You forgettest not. With nods of fear and indignation you commandest the flames, and they change into spirits. Psalms 104 and 4, Hebrews 1 and 7. Alright, flames and spirits. You change into spirits. And with the word you quickenest that which was not. You make alive that which is not. And with mighty power you holdeth that which has not yet come, the future. You instructive created things in the understanding of you. And you maketh wise the spheres. Oh, the flat, something flat. No, it says, you maketh wise the spheres. Some people might say discs, so as to minister in their orders. And then it gives you 1 Enoch 2:1, 2 Enoch 30, verse 2 and verse 3. Songs of Solomon 19, verse 2 and verse 3 for spears. Alright. You commandeth the flames, and they change into spirits. Alright. And with the word you quickeneth that which was not, and with mighty power you holdeth that which is not yet come. You instructed created things and understanding of you, and you maketh wise the spheres, so as to minister in their orders, their nature, their way. Armies innumerable stand before you and minister in their orders. Angels, armies of angels, they help in their orders, their nature, their way. Quietly at your nod. He just nods at them. Hear your servant and give ear to my petition. This is what I request. For in a little time we are born. This is what I ask. And in a little time do we return. Well, with you hours are as time, and days as generations. Be not therefore angry with man, for he is nothing, and take no record of our works. For what are we? For lo, by your gift do we come into the world, and we leave not of our own will desire. For we said not to our parents, have us, nor did we call to hell and say, receive us. What therefore is our power that we should bear your anger, or what are we that we should endure your judgment? Protect us in your compassions, and in your mercy help us. Behold the little ones that are subject unto you, the babies, and save all that draw near unto you, and destroy not the hope of our people, and cut not short the times of our aid, our help. For this is the nation which you have chosen, Israel, and these are the people to whom you findest no equal, Most High. But I will speak now before you, and I will say as my heart thinketh. If you do, if ye do, we trust. For look, let me read it again. But I will speak now before you, and I will say as my heart thinketh. In you do we trust, Most High. For look, behold, your law, your commandment is with us, and we know that we shall not fall so long as we keep your statutes. That's what we got. We gotta keep his statutes, man. We got to. Gotta do it. And I'm going to go back to 19. Behold, the little ones are subject unto you. The little ones, it says, is the proselytes, all right? Subject unto you, the Jews, all right? I mean, the subjects unto you of the Jews, the Israelites. The ones that draw near are the proselytes, all right? All right? And it says, and destroy not the hope of our people and cut not short the times of our help. We need your help. This is a nation. This is a people that you have chosen. And these are people to whom you find no equal. All right. And indeed, we trust you, Most High. Your law is with us. And we know that we shall not fall so long as we keep your statutes. To all time we are blessed at all events in this, that we have not mingled with the Gentiles. This is an interlude. For we are all one celebrated people who have received one law from one. Alright. That's like a Christian interlude, but it's just facts. And the law, the commandment is amongst us, will aid us, will help us. And the surpassing wisdom which is in us will help us. Alright. One law from one. Alright. This is directed against the Christians. Alright. They need to know that. And when I had prayed and said these things, I was greatly weakened. And he answered and said unto me, You have prayed simply, O Baruch, and all your words have been heard. But my judgment exacts its own, and my laws exacts its rights. For from your words I will answer you, and from your prayer I will speak to you. All right. Yep. For this is as follows. He that is corrupted is not at all. He hath both done iniquity so far as he could do anything, that has not remembered my goodness, nor accepted my long suffering. Therefore you shall surely be taken up, as I before told you. Alright, you're going to die, I'm going to take you. For that time shall arise which brings affliction, trouble, where it shall come and pass by with quick vehemence, and it shall be turbulent, coming in the heat of anger, indignation. And it shall come to pass in those times that all the population of the earth shall be moved one against another, fighting, because they know not that my judgment has drawn close. For there shall not be found many wise at that time, and the intelligent shall be but few. However, even those who know shall most of all be quiet. And there shall be many rumors and tidings, news, not at a few, at the doings of phantasmata shall be manifest, like evil spirits assumed, and promise not a few be recounted. Some of them shall prove idle, some of them shall be confirmed, and honor shall be turned into shame, strength humiliated into contempt, and probity destroyed. And beauty shall become ugliness, and many shall say to many at that time, Where have the multitude of intelligence hidden itself? And whither have the multitude of wisdom removed itself? Alright. Where have it gone? Alright. And while they are meditating these things, then envy shall seize him that is peaceful, and many shall be stirred up in anger to their harm, to injure many. And many shall rouse up armies in order to shed blood. And in the end they shall die together with them. And it shall come to pass at that selfsame time that a change of time shall manifestly appear to every man, because in all these times they polluted themselves, and they practiced oppression, and walked every man in his own works, and remembered not the commandments of the Mighty One. Alright. Therefore a fire shall consume their thoughts, and in flame shall the meditations of their reins be tried. For the judge shall come and will not delay, because each of the populations of the earth knew when he was transgressing. They knew that they were sinning. But my commands, my law, they knew not by reason of their pride. But many shall then assuredly cry, yea, over the living more than over the dead. And I answered and said, O Adam, what have you done to all these who born from you? And what will be said to the first Eve who hearkened to the serpent? For all this multitude are going to corruption, nor is there any numbering of those whom the fire devours. But again I will speak in your presence. You, O Lord, my master, knowest what is in your creature. For you did of old command the dust to produce Adam, and you knoweth the number of those who are born from him, and how far they have sinned before you, who have existed and not confessed you as their creator. And as regards all these, their end shall convict them, and your law, your commandment, which they have broke, shall transgress, shall repay them on your day. But now let us dismiss the wicked and ask about the righteous, and I will remember their blessedness, and not be quiet in celebrating their glory, which is reserved for them. For surely, as in a little time, in a little while, in this transitionary world in which you live, ye have went through much work, so in that world to which there is no end, you shall receive great light. Alright. All praises.